Hey y'all, it's Nicole. How's everybody doing? Sorry I'm so shiny. I just wanted to hop on here and talk to you guys and see how everybody's recovery's doing. Let me maybe zoom this out a little bit. Oh, sorry. If I sit it like this, will that be better? No, let's leave it like this. Okay. I was thinking what we could do is we could read a little bit of a meditation and get ready to go to sleep. And I just wanted to do a check-in and let you guys know how my recovery's doing and how I'm doing. It's been a week. I started a new job and I love it, you guys. And let me go ahead and introduce myself. If you haven't already know that my name is Nicole. I've got 2.5 years in recovery. My drug of choice was opiates, Xanax, and methamphetamines, intravenous user. And like I said, I've got 2.5 years in recovery, and I am on Suboxone, and hopefully I will begin a taper in April. So I started a new job, and I absolutely love it, you guys. And I'm a merchandiser for a company here in Arkansas where I live, and I get to be on my own. I don't have to have people like standing over me all day. It's pretty freaking awesome. Like, I'm my own boss. And like this next week is the week before Valentine's Day, and I'm going to be like real busy. I'm going to be in stores, like hands-on, putting lots of cards out, lots of product out. So I'm really excited about that. My manager said that I was like way overqualified, so that made me feel kind of good, you know. It's always nice to get compliments. But you guys, so I have been like really doing a lot of videos on Facebook, and I was getting really into it, and my videos were starting to gain traction and stuff, and I was just sharing my experience. And what I mean by like people were starting to share my videos out, and people were starting to come over to my page and request me, and I was getting like over 1,000 friends, which is like a lot to me. And someone hacked my account, so my Facebook, I can't like get back into it. It's gone, and they keep on re-hacking it. Like, I've already tried to open up 2 accounts since, and they keep on hacking it again. So I'm just going to kind of like lay off Facebook for a while. And I thought, you know what? Maybe this is God's way of telling me that I need to start paying more attention to my YouTube channel, and that, you know, I can put more content out here for you guys, and hopefully I'll be able to save up for a camera, and I can start vlogging and like showing you like meetings that I go to and things that I do every day to stay sober. And I want to take you guys along with me on my journey, you know. I think it's really important to show people like the other side of the addiction, and show them that we do recover, and that you can have fun in your recovery, and you can be happy. Because I have found my passion, and it's for helping other people, and it's for sharing my experience so other people don't have to go through what I've went through. And I have a new passion. I'm on fire right now. Like, I want to start daily vlogging, and I want to start making content for you guys about addiction and recovery, and I want to share my stories with you guys. I have so many story times that I want to tell you guys of things that I've done and things that you would never believe that I lived through. And it's a testimony to how God can do for you. He can change your whole life. He can deliver you from the bondage of addiction and give you everything you could never imagine that you would have. Like, I never thought that I was going to be able to stop shooting up. I never thought that I was going to be able to be healthy and happy. And I never thought that I was going to be loved by someone who respected and cared for me. And I have all that today, you guys. And you know what? At 2.5 years, I'm just now like starting to love myself and be able to look myself in the mirror and go, you know what, Nicole, you're beautiful, and I love you, and I love me, you know? That's a big step for me, because I, for so long, beat myself up and hurt myself and didn't love myself, because I let the things I did when I was in my addiction and the things that I done when I was pregnant with my son, I let that shame weigh on my heart so heavy that was so hard to come out of that, you know? And what I've learned in recovery is that shame keeps you sick. And the best thing to do is to talk about what you're going through and what you're ashamed of and get that out. Get that out of you. So that way you can be free from that guilt, free from that shame. And it just feels good to be on fire, to be alive. It feels good to have a passion for something. Like, I want to start keeping a virtual diary. This is going to be like my addiction vlog diary thing. I'm so excited. Like, I'm going to start really brainstorming and thinking of a name. And I want to, like, make a channel banner. And I want to make a separate email just so that way you guys can get a hold of me. Like, I just have so many plans. And it's something that I can achieve. It's a goal that I know that I can do. And it feels good to be able to do that. Like, it's about me sharing my experience, strength, and hope. And that's all. And I can do that. Like, I love to talk. And I think that as a mom, like, we need to show other moms out there that, like, if you're struggling and you are in recovery and you just got sober, or maybe you're still out there using and you want to get sober and you're like, I can't do this. My kids are driving me crazy. I don't have enough energy. Like, I felt the same way. I felt like there was no light at the end of the tunnel. I wanted to pull my hair out, you guys, like, for real. And every morning I would wake up and I would have to drive and search and blow up my drug dealer's phone, calling. He would make me wait for hours, you guys. He was such a jerk. And I went through so much effort to get to get pills. And if I can do that, I can do anything, you know? If I can go through all that heartache and all that work to get drugs, then that's what I'm doing now in my recovery, is I'm trying to put in just as much effort as I did when I was out there using, you know? Because if I do, then I'm going to be successful, and so can you. And that's what I have to remind myself. Like, I love pumping people up and getting them excited and giving you positive reinforcement. But I have to tell myself that sometimes. Like, you got this, Nicole. You can do this. Keep pushing forward. Because sometimes life gets overwhelming. I have to tell you guys a story. So, this was my first week alone at work. And I was at a Walgreens store working, and I was singing and whistling, and I was straightening the cards out and getting everything ready. And I was just singing and, whistling to the music. And this little man, I noticed him, like, making his rounds, like, kind of watching me. And he went around one more time, and then he came over and he tapped me on the shoulder. He said, "Excuse me." I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "What do you have to be so happy about?" And I said, "Well, I'm happy to have my job. I'm so grateful to be alive and have this job." And he was like, "Really?" And I said, "Yes, sir." I said, I've been where I didn't have a job. I've been, down through there, and I've been, not so fortunate, and I've also had some, made some mistakes in my life. And I'm just grateful to have this job. There's a lot of people out there that don't have jobs, that are struggling. And he started to cry, and he looked at me and he said, "I just want to let you know that I love you and you've inspired me." And he said, "I have cancer." And he had a fake nose on, a plastic nose. He said, "I have cancer in my nose, and I was just down here from North Carolina to get surgery done on my nose. And I've been staying in this hotel room, and I can't, I'm so depressed, I want to kill myself." And he said, "I just heard you over here singing, and it has changed my whole outlook. It's given me hope again. It's given me hope, and hope for humankind, and hope that I can make it through this." And I took that time right there, and I said, "Listen, mister," I said, "I used to be addicted to pills and to drugs real bad, and I used to feel the same way you felt. We all struggle. We're all human beings, and we're all just trying to make it every day in life." Yeah, Nate. Okay, hold on. We're all just trying to make it every day in this drama called life. We're just trying to live our best life. And I told him, that I have a support system on Facebook and that he could call me, and I gave him my phone number. You guys, he called me the next morning when he got back to North Carolina off his plane, just to let me know that he'd landed, and to tell me, "Thank you so much for helping me, for giving me those words of encouragement. Sometimes, we need to slow down and smell the roses. We need to slow